Alright, we've got a recording going. We are currently doing a hunt. This was a meteorite. This is the game Boundless. If you haven't heard of it, it is a Sandbox MMO. It's a lot of people liken it to Minecraft, but as you can see, look at this, you can shape blocks in more than just squares. You can see all kinds of different shapes. We're currently on a hunt, which is currently the main group activity if you don't do group building. And a lot of them use towers, not unlike this one. Some of them do run around. This group does both. That's an inventory screen. He's just asking for donations, basically to give people an opportunity to just dump things out of their inventory. He runs a guild, so a lot of them are here. This is a guild hunt. I'm not a member of this guild, though. Alright, so. You'll see I've got forged gear, so normally, some food, eat some food, and get some weapons. This is a loot stick. It's also a light, and it also makes doors automatically open or close depending on how they were when you hit it with them. In my right hand here, change view. Oh, see, we got an incoming. It almost always goes to that swamp, but we'll see. That swamp over there. Some people are already chasing it. I don't want to chase it yet. I know it almost always goes to that swamp. If you get hit by the meteorite, it will kill you. There's no way to survive it. There's actually an achievement for getting killed by it. Alright. So this is meteor hunts. They're similar to dungeons or raids. They take place on the existing planets in the game. And only high-level planets, so 3 through 7 is currently the number of planets we have. Types of planets we have. 7s are currently only exoplanets, temporary. They come in, they leave. That's the spitter. They shoot things. Pretty simple. They can shoot bombs. Those little tentacle things in the sky, those are kettle trunks. They also shoot things, and they are usually, they like to fly right outside early weapons range. But you can get some not so early weapons there pretty easy. Usually. It's going to be a little difficult to hunt this because my camera don't have water. Let's do this. Alright, see someone's dead here. But other players can revive you by using revive. Or we can just someone beat me too. So a lot of times in these group reviving others. A bit of a service, but it's also important. See how meteors work is that every person here counts towards meteor completion. If I can get this thing to show me, sometimes it shows you as yeah, here we go. It says we've got 36 players here. What the level is and how much health it has left on it, which is 8 levels. He's totem on him, and now he can be revived. Slide him in. Alright, so this is the inventory. It doesn't upgrade. These are bones. It's all used in different crafting recipes. Auto loots are so nice because normally you'd have to hit these creatures to get the loot from them. If you got an auto loot, you just have to walk near them. It pops the multi for you. Doesn't even use durability. Really nice. I recommend using spanners for it because spanners, they're like wrenches. They only work on machines to repair them. So if you, or in this case, this one's made so it also makes doors on that. So if I'm hitting a door or a machine, it's pretty cool. So I can't accidentally use up its durability. Everything has durability, so things will break. Like you'll notice that this gold fist is going to break soon. Water can be picked up with a special hammer, or I guess it doesn't have to be a hammer, it can be a shovel. Some people are building some forts, or warp forts, with temporary, only cost a few coins to send you somewhere. No coins if you're just going back to your house.
What?
See, there's quite a few customization options here. We're a pretty diverse group here. Wonder who's the mooch they're trying to call out. Normally, if I'm mooching, which sometimes I am, I just tell them ahead of time. I'm like, hey, I'm just a mooch. I'm here along for the ride. Alright, so this is El Suis. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's his hunt. He's on my friends list, just so I can work to him. Although, he's a pretty cool guy, from what I can tell. I've not really done much besides hunt with him. So this is how hunting normally goes. But we go from region to region. When you go to the center of a region, it's more likely to spawn a meteorite. Because the longer you spend in a region, the more likely it is to spawn a meteorite. That's why the run hunts are actually kind of effective still. Now, people have built little platforms so you can teleport to the center of each region really quickly. And those are useful because that is the highest, your highest likelihood to spawn a meteorite is in the center. Ooh. George of the Jungle, that thing. Alright. East for region center. Okay. I was like, what is he basing that off of? I don't. If you have your grappling hook set into something, you don't take damage. So, usually if you take damage, you've just released too soon. See, I've caught up. Doesn't take too awful much. Plus, he might be going a little slower on purpose, just so people catch up. It does better if more people are in the region, you get the higher level meteorites, which is currently, I think, maxed out at 6. Although the level 7 planets might be a level 7 meteorite. I can't remember for certain. It said incoming. So, oh, there we are. We got more people still showing up. I think we might have had a couple people leave, but that's alright. You only need, to spawn the max size meteorites, I think you only need like 20 to 25 people. We had 35 on the last meteorite, so more than enough. Level 5s are just as lucrative as level 6s for the most part. They just don't have a couple of waves of enemies. Oh look. It's a door. Swim down. Swim over. Okay, I'm not going to get 2 doors in a row. It's not going to happen. Alright, I don't normally play in third person, but I like third person. I've been playing World of Warcraft lately, so I'm a little used to the third person right now, so I might as well take the advantage and start playing Boundless MMO in third person. You can see a little bit more of what's going on around you. only problem is your crosshair is in the middle of your head, which it's actually a little above my head. That's because I'm the shortest type of character you can be. Alright. Ooh, smack by almost. Notice we did the superhero landing? Yeah, we can totally do those from heights. Great. I don't think we're actually superheroes, but I would love that the animation there for it. It just makes it just looks cool, you know? Ran out of it. Alright, and that's the other thing. So you notice the yellow bar underneath my blue health bar. And normally your health bar starts with green. The more talents you have that up your health, it'll turn blue, and eventually it'll turn purple. Purple is the highest you can go. I don't remember the actual numbers, but it's a lot. Oh, and I'm dead. There's a bit of lag there, so you notice you got a couple options here with death. I can return here, which will forfeit my meteor life, or I can go home, which will send me back to this. Both of those options will send me back to the sanctum. This is where you start out. We'll show you that in behind. We'll go to sanctum and return to my house. There. How this game works, though, is we have a system of plots, which are 8x8x8 cubes, which a plot is, and each plot is yours. Once you've claimed it, it's yours. Nobody else owns it. You have sole permissions over what you place in it, and anything you place in it will not be subject to world regeneration. So, like all these meteorites that hit the ground, any block we pick up, eventually it'll be regenerated. So, your house would just disappear if you didn't have a block down for it. But in order, because it's an MMO, it's a shared world, and all of that, each beacon has to have fuel. Now, fuel is super cheap to make. The most simple fuel is for 4 weeks worth of fuel, and it protects everything in there for 4 weeks. You can refresh it as often as you want. You can refresh it every day if you really want to. Most people wait probably about 3 weeks, wait till about a week. That's when the game starts telling you, hey, your beacon's going to start dying. So in order to stop the pop-up message, most people will go ahead and stop it then. So that beacon fuel only takes like 10 leaves to make a single one, and even less leaves per unit mass crafting, which is another thing you have the option. You can single craft, bulk craft, or mass craft. And when you increase, go to bulk, you save some material, and then you have to save some more materials. But you have to have more upfront. Sort of. It also takes longer to make already. You can fuel. It doesn't take that much longer. And some things are instant. Wood's instant. So you can turn trunks into timber. That's instant. Which is why it doesn't give you any experience points. I can still swing better if I'm first person, but that's okay. Oop. We're on the region. North one first. Okay. See, these are roadrunners. They can drop fort, which is actually why you're on it for the most part. Fort and monster mobs. Oh, it was over there. I didn't realize it dropped behind me. That's funny. Nobody went over to that other one today. No. Okay, good. I hate it when... So if you abandon a meteorite, so you walk too far away from one, you die. No someone that's able to revive you, you'll abandon the but if there's like active players, you will automatically lose dead for a while without losing your meteor life. When you lose your meteor life, and everybody does, you lose the meteor, and so you don't get all the really good rewards from it. So how those work, you normally get some gems, which make gem tools, rubies. Also in the center you can like clean hooks and some of the more interactive I wouldn't say coveted, but it's highest volume. People use it all the time because that's how you fuel the more permanent portals, the ones that have time limits that you can keep open. It's basically like it's like coal in a furnace, or it's what keeps the lights on. And you'll see a lot of people have them turned off. See, my weapon broke, it just disappears. Those are regeneration bombs. I accidentally grabbed those. They were healing bombs, which are the green blasts you see when you're shooting. So I got a bow. This bow's also forged, and it's actually really cool. So notice that guy sitting up there. He's probably the person they've been complaining about. Well, if any enemies show up, I can show you what this bow has a lot of range on it. So, oh well. That was a guy deep underwater. That was the last one. Oh well. Everything in the game has a use. It's useful to someone. Somewhere, you notice the ground is currently white. It's a weather effect because there's hail coming down. It also turns white to snow. You can turn it off by turning the plot viewer on, which makes life a little easier to see. Which on a keyboard is letter B. Letter B. Turn on the plot viewer mode. We're going to the next meteorite. They can sit there ready to be activated for a while, but once they're activated and you have to finish them or abandon them. There's no other choice. I've got an iron fist, explorer's fist here too. The gold one was better, but they're soft. They don't have a lot of durability. But you can forge durability, and I keep talking about forge, I'm not explaining it. So forge is sort of like enchanting in that Minecraft. Different. Very different. It's sort of like getting extra bonus traits on an item, especially a tool. And you have ways of targeting different things. Semi-random. You can kind of control parts of the randomness. I'm just explaining the thing before because if you get the item, like do something. I mean, bows are still going to shoot, fists are still going to shoot, but Spanner's not going to offer things. See, I couldn't even hit him. It said armor repel. I should have just stopped shooting. So when I start saying armor repel, that means I can't do enough damage even to break the armor. Which we get a long look at this picture that I was alive. I can kind of explain nope, we're glitching too much. There we go. So you might have been able to see that he has a little heart. There we go. He's got a little heart, next to green heart. The green heart meant that he had extra health. Sometimes they'll have multiple of one of them. They have a little shield and they're extra tanky. That guy, he's got a little shield and a green heart. So he had someone pulled me down. Alright, we're gonna go first person for a little bit. You have a selfie cam too, so you toggle between 3 stages. Toggle between selfie, third, or you go first person, third person, and selfie. I don't use it too often. I use it a couple times. This is helpful for secondary. So I should be able to reach that guy. Oh, here it is. Back to life. Bruise or bruise. You don't have to, if you have a, what's it, bruise or a lightning brew, which I don't normally carry a bruise with. There's a reviving brew, and if you use it, you can, it lasts for like 10 minutes or something, and if you die, when you have the effect on you, just revive yourself. You know, basically an elixir of life, but it's preemptive. You can't, drink it after you die, because you're dead. So you kind of have to plan to die if you want to use that, and I don't know. I just don't like the idea of planning from day one. Alright. Did I miss it? Southeast next. Okay. I think there was possibly another meteorite that came down that I wasn't paying attention to. Maybe not. See, even the creatures, if they go underwater, they can also drown. That's what the little purple thing waving on is. It's drowning effect. That's what happens if you run out of air, which is that little bar you see next to your cursor. Experience bar is on the top right. It only shows up when you earn experience points. The experience points from collecting blocks, picking up resources, killing enemies, looting meteorite cores, especially completed ones. I think dormant ones might reward you some. I'm not certain on that. Let's see, 140 for Stout Wild Star. You notice they're not really doing much damage to me. It's because I've got a lot of armor skills. The bigger ones will do a lot more damage. Now you can just go around and kill things, and that's actually a really good way to get monster loot. In fact, it's the fastest way. But the most efficient way is to join a hunt, because you get a lot more. It's easier to kill things, the big things, in a group. You get better loot if the creatures are more difficult. So like the elite, the mighty, and the elite ones, those ones are, they drop better loot. More diverse loot. They drop things like their eyes or trophies. If they have an element associated to them, like you might have seen some of them said toxic or corrosive or burning. Those are the different elements in the game. Element effects. See, there's dormant meteorite. We did not get any XP. So there you go, there's the answer. Those will not necessarily give you XP, but if it says completed, it normally will. Yeah, some people have some mods so that they can see the some people have modded it so they can see. Well, if he's already saying GG, that means they've already finished this meteorite. Normally. I didn't even realize they had a meteorite. Now I should still get loot for it though. Yep, see, I still got experience points, I still got loot. That's because I was in the region. You don't necessarily have to get the meteorite. Now you get more from them usually if you have a meteorite, but you'll still get experience points and you'll still get loot. See, and then you got strong here. Took a few more hits. Easier to beat in a group. More guns, yeah, that's something quicker. You know, pretty much how everything works in these games. The grappling hook is incredibly satisfying. I've lost the leader. He's over there. Holy crap, we got 3 meteorites coming down. Notice that roadrunner, they run way out there, but it doesn't matter. We hit them anyway. Alright. I want to do whichever one they decide to hit first. Don't want to accidentally activate it. Southeast first. Southeast first? Oh, okay. Okay. This one? Yes. Okay. The reason I'm listening to the leader is because we don't activate multiple ones, everybody gets the maximum amount of loot. If we activate multiple ones, it's easier for them to die. Okay, he's already got to revive up little yellow ones. And you may see this say elemental resist. So each of your weapons have an actual element they are associated with. I believe ruby is burn, diamond is blast. They're both related to each other. So there's a triangle thing. It's not really a triangle, it's more like a pentagram. That explains how those work. But essentially, so you have blue armor and 3 green ones. I don't remember how many green ones. That's like theory crafting stuff. Yeah. Notice I've got a little black thing on that. That's going to revive you down. Go ahead and drink this. This is showing casserole. There's no extra kinetic armor. So I'm going to go ahead harder to kill, especially from these kinetic attacks. So things like Spitter's Shot, those are the raining cloud stalks. Hurt me as bad. One of the Kettle Trunks attacks is kinetic as well. I think it's their standard class. I think they got some attacks. The bombs are usually. What are the bombs? Might as well go ahead and talk about that. So let's go to. So how you decide all of this stuff is you have your character profile page. You want to see how this works. Their armor increases by 20 and resistance by 10% against kinetic and impulse types attacks. There you go. Exactly what that does. So how this works. You have your basic stats here at the top. This puts 10 points in all the levels for only 5 points in it. So that's like putting 1 point in each of them. They're already used. So really a good go ahead and use the meteorite. So you saw the little chest? Yeah. So there's a little chest in the center. The auto loot tool will work through blocks. So you don't always have to actually open them up if you have a tool. A lot of people like opening it up anyway. The meteorites are made out of meteorite pieces, but when you break them, they turn into warp conduit, and warp conduit is used to make temporary portals. That is tallow. It is not useless, but pretty low demand item. I thought there was another meteorite. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought there was another one. Why is everyone going that way? Alright, so I'll show you how the warp conduit works. So, he's ahead of us, probably at the meteorite. It has to be in a square shape or rectangle. One row doesn't work, so this will work. Mine will also work. Make them pretty much as big as you want, and then you can warp to a beacon, like your home beacon, it costs nothing, or you can warp to a friend. You'll warp to a friend, it'll just simply go to wherever they're at. And once it's open, it's like this, break the blocks. Normally you have a hammer or something. I have a hammer. See, it's a level 5. Not quite as powerful as the last one, but that's okay. See, that's a power split. So I'll do bonus damage to those because of the type of bow. That the grapple only takes what's it called? Durability loss when you shoot it, not when it's. So anyway, go back to this. You have match group, one and everything. 5 minutes. Heal, which makes your food bust, basically. Luck, which increases your rare creature drops as rare force drops. Intelligence, which helps your healing. Agility, which helps your speed. Crit chance. Dexterity, which helps your placement speed and swing or action speed. Control, which increases your range of melee tools, as well as stuff, which doesn't work in meteorites anyway. Power, which increases how much damage you do to blocks and creatures. And Vitality, which increases your health. So those are your basic stats. You'll notice, you may have seen that there was a few other information things that had to do with forging. Forging is sort of a late game feature. It's a difficult system to learn. It's very rewarding if you do learn it. So I mean, it is worth learning eventually. But it's, you know, it's its own video explanations. Like there's even hinting to cover that in that video. More with the combat tutorial video. Alright, so they went ahead and ran off. I don't see what he said. He just said north. Okay. You'll notice these things, these are growth. That's mold. And you got dirt. You got all kinds of different colors based on whatever planet they're on. These colors are not necessarily unique to this planet, but they are still unique to certain planets. Not every planet has the same color schemes. Sometimes they're very similar, sometimes they're vastly different. They got a health zone. They don't have a crits can work through armor, so even if you do get an armor thing that says, hey, yeah, you can't. Where? Oh, wow. That's way out there. So that's the other reason I use warp. And you don't want to travel forever. Incoming. Alright, there's one coming closer to us now. We don't necessarily hit everything here. We try to hit as many as we can. Much closer, yeah. Much closer. So I get their attention pretty quick because I can hit them from forever away. That was a falling. I'm trying to remember. The colors are the type of damage coverage. What I can get to open the skills button. I still haven't gotten to it. We'll go to this. Just so you do this for do the drops and to sort of contribute to a loop. People will pay coin. That another player has fans because they player driven. There are no NPCs buying your items, there are no NPCs who sell you. Everything in the game, player crafted, player gathered, all that. You want something, somebody has to get it. Like, there is no order structure that says that you didn't get those things. Now you can get coin from completing objectives and feats. You can also get coin from selling things to people's request baskets. That's probably the quickest and easiest way to do it. People buy pretty much everything in the game for various amounts. Oops. Character, so masteries, damage, all your crafting skills. This is a hunter skill page, so you start out with one skill page. After you leveled up to 50, recommended wearing another one, so you fill it up. You have up to 5. Limbo epics, these are all self-explanatory when you start, for the most part. Some of them are a little more. So here's the different images. So kinetic armor, such as basic projectile attack, shots and melee strikes. And at resistance, resisting the damage from the projectile. If you're resistant, you don't want to take damage. This reduces how much damage you take. This reduces like the odds of just basically shrugging it off. Impulse armor is the other type. And then you have impulse resistance. Now, they also have other effects that you have burning, slow, and all those things. You don't have much of those. Then you have falling armor, which you can take fall damage. And if you max this out, you take a lot less fall damage. Also much higher. It doesn't make it vulnerable to that. It allows you to level 4 and up require some points and protection. Like the 1-1 requires protection. It only requires but they kind of exponentially. So like a level 4 only requires 1 point in it. Level 5 requires 3 points in it. And the level 6 requires 4 points in it. I know 5 points is only necessary if you're going to level 7 planet. Then a level 8 planet is going to require even more. They do exist in the game files. They don't currently exist like currently available to travel to. They'll likely also be exoplanets. Those are likely to be the end game planets that the other event hunt or fighting type events that take place, which are called tightening events, which is sort of, I guess, a place around more than anything else. We don't have them. Some early access people played an early version of them. They will most definitely be different. Because I mean that was over 2 years ago. They're still not in the game yet. They'll be here eventually. They're like the true raids. These are more like dungeons. Those will be raids. But these are like dungeons you have the option to bring a raid party to. Oh, we're back to where they started. This is their. This is where they always come in. This hunt. That's funny. They normally don't double back. That's funny. This is normally where I start. Oh, I didn't scare them all. Somebody else scared them. Are you guys getting the chicken? Okay, they got the chicken. Right. Some groups call it chicken. Something fall that I missed? Okay, because the region center's on top of this map. I've been on these hunts long enough to know that much. You can also run with this in this card. See the speed? Super helpful. Flippin' chat. Level 1 second. It'll have to do. Let's get it south. Okay. We might spawn another one on the way. And see, this is why you have 2 grappling hooks. Sometimes you can't fling yourself out there properly. They took a bunch of damage from it. They just basically took a bunch of fall damage. I'm taking some fall damage too. So earthy and foods don't get no buff. You can only have 1 food buff and 1 brew buff active at a time. So because I have an armor buff, really gonna break this. The break range is a little bit bigger. That's pretty standard. See, I got all kinds of range. Normally guns can't, or normally bows can't shoot that far. But I can shoot all the way down there. See, I can pop him open and loot him. And I can attract the loot from here. Be a pointless effort. But I can do it. You fight the enemies enough, you learn to attack them. Now they do sort of like randomly go through their attacks. They're not always the same. They've only got some. Ooh, did he use a... He does. So he had a... See, he got a little thing there going on? I'm pretty sure that's a Rage Brew. Which is a different kind of way. You basically, it's like, sort of like a taunt. There's also a skill that's like a static, but you just are more, dealing with a more aggressive team. So that would be good for a tank. But there's that one. So that would be good for that multiplayer, I guess. Then there's Rage Brew, which basically gives you a lot. Then there's another skill that increases how much armor you have. You expend something. So right now I've got bonus damage, and then there's also just the bonus armor skill, but you can only have bonus armor, bonus damage, or bonus healing. I hope that's it for tonight. Okay. Oops. Okay. So, return to Sanctum. Sanctum's where you start the game at. It's where you'll, go to the character creation screen, get the little prompt that gives you the majority of the story that we have in the game. And so this is the Sanctum. You actually start down this tunnel. You gotta walk up here. It's really cool. It's the Elder. He kind of gets you started. He always sits here. The red things mean they're players, but I'm pretty sure he's not a player. Just saying. He's the only NPC in the game, and he only exists here in the Sanctum. The Sanctum's appearance is locally saved. So, like, there's a Sanctum editor mode, so you can decorate your own Sanctum if you want. And they sometimes do like little art contests where you can submit a new one, and for like a theme or something. And they might select it for like one of the holidays or events. So anyway, this one will take me back to where I left the planet, and then this one will take me anywhere I tell it to take me to. So like I could tell it to go to any of the beacons that I own, or any locations I've saved. And how you save locations is you go to places, locations, and then there's a button up here that says save location, or create new location. So let's go ahead and go to the house. We're not doing a tour. I'm not doing a tour. It's Midgard, town my wife and I have made. But anyway, locations are super important to know, because they give you new warp locations to go to. They also give you compass points, so you can set a destination if you're on the same world. So like I'm on Delta 10 credit right now, and there's a clean deposit here. So I can set as a destination, and it'll tell me how far away it is, and what direction it is. So it tells me it's that way. It's 1,650 meters, which is half that in blocks. Each block is 2 meters. So we are essentially 4 meters tall, because we are all 2 blocks tall. Anything that's only 2 blocks tall, you can pass underneath. This is actually 3 blocks high. Jump. It's 4. Like it's physically 4, but there's 3 blocks in the air. Let's just place an order at the top. Snowman, those are holiday items. Can't make those right now. These are the holiday stuff. And then the other important thing is the exchange. Now, the exchange is where you get your level buck, the cubits, which are what you use to buy plots. They also give you feats, which those are located in the journal feats. So you have a daily and a weekly feats. They give you things. There's also core feats. So like complete the tutorial, achieve level 10, complete 10 feats, meteor quartz collected, all kinds of them. And they all have each levels. So that's just for opening boxes from the exchange. And we've got for building, combat, crafting, exploring, farming, gathering, mining, and trading, which is the stores. Which these are shop stands. I don't have them. And then over here, actually, I do have request baskets. Right back here. And these are request baskets. These are not paying anything for those. So if they say 0 coin on them, that means they're not paying you anything. If it says like 10 coins for an item, they're going to pay you 10 coins for each of those items. Really nice. They pay the taxes, which some people are upset that there's taxes. It's really just how you avoid crazy inflation in these games. So this is my builder, gatherer, or not gatherer, builder, shopkeeper. And then you have each beacon has these, so you can travel the it tells you how much prestige you have. Prestige generates footfall, so you have to have at least 10,000. If you're part of a settlement, you make even more. It's based off how much footfall you get is based off of the settlement's prestige, which is down here. The settlement has 2 million prestige, so it is considered a town. I haven't learned that. It's considered a town. It'll tell you that. So remove destination. You can remove it there, or when you have it there, you can also remove it here. And it'll say what your current location that you're tracking is, and you can remove it there as well. It's super handy to do. Somebody's here? Jason Dana. Interesting. I have a friend here. Looks like he's coming up the stairs. May have to cut this video short. Over expecting company. Anyway. And that is the basics of Boundless. So your levels from the exchange give you skill points for your skills. You click them from here. They look like loot boxes. They're not loot boxes. They are also how you buy character slots, cleanse points, skill token reset pages, skill pages, appearance tokens, and intent tokens. So these you don't have to have if you have the optional subscription. Those are useless if you have an optional restriction or subscription. The rest of these you still need to pay for if you wish. And you get the qubits from leveling up. You can also buy qubits. So if there's no the boxes that you buy with qubits, you just buy qubits. You don't buy skill points, so you don't buy power. It doesn't work that way. You don't buy coin, you don't buy experience points, and you don't buy skill points. You only buy qubits. Qubits are only used for external things like plots, outfits, paints, which are so I've got a flame paint here with fire paint, and these things for bonus characters. Like you normally get, I think, 200 qubits per level for the yearly levels. You get more slowly as you get higher levels. Like I'm getting like 300, so maybe it starts at 100. I don't know. You get them quick. You get them quick. I've had over 10,000 several times. I've just recently bought a lot of lots, and I'm working the side like I said I was going to. Anyway, that is it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this helps show you a little bit of what Boundless has to offer. Thanks, and bye.